Welcome to Atlanta Tarot. This is the tarot forecast for Cancer for the months of July, August. The sign is Leo. The element is fire. Your energy is indeed temperance, which basically means divine time. Everything happens when it's meant to. Big card, big energy. It's all about the timing. So if you're hoping for something, or you've been waiting for something, and it's all about relationships again this time. A lot of relationship advice coming through for the other signs as well this time. So we'll just see where you are right now. Cancer is new beginnings, so things really, new beginnings, new cycles beginning, risk potential coming through for you as well, as long as you remember that. Nothing's ever smooth sailing. It's the right time as we go back to the energy. So yeah, off you go. A whole new cycle. Let's see what's brought that on. Yeah, rough, from rough to smooth, from choppy to calm. Very much air energy, so a lot of mind energy. Things, you know, they've been quite rough most of the year, which they have for most people on the planet. Then we can sort of feel like the second half of the year, well, we're probably used to it and we've adapted to it by now. So we know the situation and conditions, so we just sort of cruise along a bit more rather than trying to fight it. But a nice card to get, especially after times that were fraught. The background, so June, July time. And the soulmate energy coming through. This one's come through a lot for the other signs already. This is very much that relationship and connection card. Also it can be a relationship to a project or something like that, but moreover it really is about human relationship and connection. So that's sitting there. So I guess it's either for you to fit it into where you're at in your life, but it's definitely needs looking at, or it needs a going over, whatever it is. But that is very much sitting at the top to Pisces, Cancer. So it's very much crowning the whole reading. So you'll have to deal with it, for whatever it is. Interesting, but it's a good time. So it's the right time. Let's see what's going on. Recent influences, and we have, yeah, just getting the marathon card. So, you know, a bit of exhaustion creeping in there, but you got over the line. You absolutely did. It's been a big year for you. So there we have you, sort of just that bit of adrenaline that usually just gets us over the line, especially when we think we won't make it. But it's also a completion card, this Wands card. So some project or something has definitely is winding up now, and so that's good for you. You've done a good job, and you've got over the line. Sorry, and so it's a good card for celebration, really, and go. Well, it's almost a fuel card, because you just sometimes it's been a bit of a trial, as it's a fire card. So fire always throws up, you know, lots of energy and lots of challenges. The lesson you'll be learning. Feeling a bit out in the cold, Cancer. So that's interesting. Sometimes there's just that time where you just don't really feel that you want to be part of the usual group. You don't really, you'd rather just stand out and stand away from it. You're just feeling that little bit of, no, I'm not feeling sociable. I just want to stay on my own. And being intuitive as you are, intuitives, that is what to do. There's a lot of changes been going on as well. So you're just kind of feeling like, oh, okay, so what's next almost? So it's just a very solitary kind of an energy, this Five of Coins. But it does augur change and just a bit of reflective time, I guess, to be positive. So if you feel like that for this next 4 weeks, you're meant to be in that space, so to speak. Okay, so starting August, so that'll be Sunday coming, and Monday, 1st, 2nd of August, we have the Ace of Cups. So here we have, this is the beautiful energy, very much related to the Two of Cups. It can be someone coming back from your past that you haven't seen for a while, a connection, a renewed connection, and a sort of ignition of feelings and sentiment. Or it can be somebody that you've met that's new and that you just click, as they say. So that's definitely coming in. And for some, of course, this really could be the birth of a child coming through, which is also one of those extremely emotional moments. So that covers everybody, hopefully. What's happening that you're not realising? And you have the beautiful Ace of Wands. So 2 aces, Cancer. Ace of Wands is you've got the energy, new projects, things are beginning, you'll be fine. Even though you do maybe want to choose to be a bit out from the crowd this next 4 weeks, there's plenty of energy there and lots of new beginnings coming. You just haven't noticed it yet. So 2 aces, 6 and 7, it's pretty good, Cancer. Okay, let's see how others see you. And you have the Knight of Cups. So the idyllic, the idealist. There's an offer coming through as well, or someone's looking at you for something, may offer you something. Now, it's dubious, this one. You have to put all your intuition into gear with this one, because it can be a bit tricky as well, this Knight of Cups. It's a messenger. So it could be an offer of something, or somebody offering you something. And you've got a few of highly emotional cards here of connection. So, you know, knowing you, Cancer, who have you attracted? But somebody is quite drawn to you. However, looking at your lesson here, I don't know whether you're going... Well, you probably won't feel like it. But it's always nice. Positive feelings. And we have the balance of the 6 of Coins, which is beautiful, which sort of means everything giving and taking in equal measure. That's how we like things to be, Cancer. You know, not all give or not all take. Nice balance in between. Work going well, harmonious sort of stability with you. You're feeling quite great, really, despite all these other... There's quite a few things happening. Some big planets doing... in the sky at the moment that are sort of really... You've got Saturn on one hand, which is your planet of restriction. And then on the other side, you've got Uranus, which is very much the unexpected and just throws curveballs willy-nilly. So, but it's sort of saying to you, as an intuitive Cancer, you've kind of got the thing quite sort of balanced, as balanced as you're going to get, as long as you remember to keep that balance, all the balance in life, giving and receiving, but everything else too. It's important, and that's what we strive to do as humans, isn't it, I guess? Always striving for that delicate balance and not always making it. Okay, let's just have a look now at the outcome. So as we go into Virgo at the last week of August, and a bit of grief coming in, heartbreak, sadness. 3 people involved. Now, I'm just going to pop an extra on that because I'm not sure and I don't want to send you being alarmed, thinking, oh my God, what's going to happen? Because it's just, but grief can come and go. It's like a tide. It goes in, it goes out. So it could be just something from the past that resurfaces. But we'll see what's under the grief. Under the surface of this grief is breakthrough, new beginnings, clarity. So there again we could have, you know, there's a few big heavy hitting soulmate cards here and somebody else quite interesting. You're getting a lot of you're attracting a lot of people. So, but it's very important when that comes, it's all very nice, but then one must be clear-headed and sometimes intellectual about this. So it's about working with a clear head. So definitely you will solve that for whatever it is, but it's a breakthrough after a difficult time. For whatever that may be, Pisces, I hope it's not too bad. You haven't... Everything else just seems to say this is how it's going to be. And if this grief resurfaces, just swallow it and get the clarity. From wherever it might be, it's only a minor card, it's not major, so don't worry about that too much. Now let's get your message. Discipline. Tilly, sorry the dog. A disciplined mind leads to happiness. An undisciplined mind leads to suffering. Discipline is one of the most used practical tools to reunite the mind, body and spirit, and is encouraged in many spiritual pursuits as a way to attain ultimate happiness. Lovely. Thank you very much for listening, Cancer, and we'll talk in 4 weeks.